Okay, so today, or now, I'm going to talk about my Revolver gun belt. I use it for USPSA and ICORE. It is here. See everything I have on it first. So I guess we'll start with the belt itself. It's a little weird. Some people give me a little shit for it. It is a Toughbuilt tool belt. It's a little different, but I used to, when I was starting out shooting competition, I just used my pants belt. Didn't work great. It worked. I mean, plenty of people do it, but it wasn't great. It wasn't the most comfortable carrying a gun around on your hip all day. Like, so a big competition gun. I was either using my 610 or a Beretta 92X Performance. Big heavy guns in a fairly flimsy leather belt. Like, it's not like a concealed carry belt, not a real sturdy duty belt or anything. It's just a leather pants belt that I made myself. So it's like a day before a competition, or a couple days before, I wanted something different. I wanted like a bigger, like a duty belt. Something bigger, more comfortable, especially because I'd shot a few 3-gun matches by this point. So I wanted like a fairly sturdy belt. Because I just shot a 3-gun match a couple weeks ago, and I was carrying, my whole belt with pistol and everything was 25 pounds. That was an AR mag, 14 shotgun shells, 2 pistol mags, maybe 1 pistol mag. My pistol, I think that was it. Like that was, I didn't even have a first aid kit on there because there wasn't any room. So it weighs like 25 pounds. So I'll use a sturdy belt. So I used to work construction. Still do a little bit on the side, but mostly I'm in a factory now. So I'm like, well, I'll just take my tool belt. Tool belt will work pretty good for that. It's a big heavy belt. It's meant to carry around. I mean, when I built grain bins, that tool belt would weigh 70 pounds full of nuts and bolts. So it's a big, sturdy belt. And it's comfortable. It's padded. That big padded inner belt on it. It was comfortable to wear all day. So a good buckle on it, big heavy duty buckle. So it won't wear out. So I just stole that off my tool belt, used that for a match, and I really liked it. So I went out and I bought 2 more. One for my Revolver rig and one for my regular pistol rig. And it's legal in USPSA and ICORE and 3-gun. So like it's legal. It looks a little goofy. You definitely tell it's a tool belt. The black and yellow. Everyone thinks it's a DeWalt tool belt. It's Toughbuilt. But yeah, no one's really giving me any serious shit for it because we're all adults. But get a little ribbing from it, which I'm all for. It's fun. So, what I have on it, I have a Speed Beez holster for an end frame. They only had a 5-inch one in stock. Both of my revolvers, or 2 of my revolvers, are 6-inch barrel. This come right here. So they stick out the bottom like that. Not that big of a deal. It is a little bit longer on the draw. The 6-inch model would have this move down. So I'd only need to draw, it'd be like that. So I'd only need to come up an inch and out. This isn't that big of a deal. I've never hung up on there. It already has the whole front of the holster cut off. So this is a nice competition holster where when I draw, I only need to come out a little bit. And then I'm out. And it sits right in there. It's secure. But quick on the draw. Especially these big long guns. A lot of competition guys like, 3-4 inch barrels sometimes. Just they're shorter to draw, lighter weight out front, sort of quicker on the draw. Mine are 6 inches. I don't plan on ever cutting them down. These aren't too bad. But so that's the holster I use. It has a Speed Beez end frame holster, if you missed it. My moonclip holders are Speed Beez also. These work great. I don't have any moonclips with me because I'm getting ready for a match this weekend, so everything's packed up already. But these are magnetic, so each moonclip just sits right there on the top like that. Holds them all individual. They're secure when you're running around. These aren't going anywhere. That sits right on your belly, if you don't know. So you're reloading. Real easy to grab, throw in your gun. That's just an ear pro holder. Clip it on there, out of the way. Most of the time I end up just hooking it over the butt of my gun anyways, but those are cheap, so I bought one. Okay, first aid kit. I don't really have much, if any, first aid training, or I've never taken a class or anything. Just, working construction, people get cut, bandage it up, watch a lot of YouTube videos. I'm meaning to get to a first aid class, like a stop to bleed class. I go to a lot of matches, I work in a factory. Do some fairly dangerous stuff. So it would be smart to know. It's smart for everyone to know. But I think it'd be a good idea for me to know it. I'm getting to it. Eventually I'll take one. But I carry gauze, scissors, tape, and this Israeli bandage in here. Like, this isn't really like a little boo-boo kit. I keep that in my range bag. If you nick your finger, cut your finger on a staple on a target, whatever. I got Band-Aids in the range bag. But so I have like an emergency first aid kit and a tourniquet. Maybe for competition you don't need to carry it, but I'm going to have this stuff with me. I just will have it on me. I think you should carry a tourniquet, at least one in your car, one in every one of your cars. I keep an Israeli bandage and a tourniquet and some gauze and tape in my tool bag I have at work. I have a belt like this I carry hunting. I carry that stuff with me there too. Kind of get some shit from the guys I hunt with. But, who's ever heard of a hunter cutting himself with his knife or getting shot? Stuff like that. It's rare. It happens. So, it's really not inconvenient to carry. I think you should carry it. You can save a life, whether it's yours or someone else's. It's not inconvenient to carry. There's no reason not to. Pretty big reason to carry it. So, moving on from there, I carry a Leatherman. I'm a big fan of the Leatherman Rebar. I carry one on my hip or my belt every night at work. So I like it for that. I have another one in my hunting belt. These are like $75-$80. So this one bounces between my revolver belt and my pistol belt. But I like the Rebar. It's a fairly small multi-tool. Occasionally use the pliers for stuff. It's just handy to have. When you need it, you need it. But screwdrivers are always nice. Tightening up stuff on your guns, stuff on your belts. I also carry my range bag. I carry a lot of tools. Probably go over my range bag some other time. But in there I carry Allen wrenches, all kinds of other tools. And here's jangling on here is a little sight adjustment tool. I think this one is from my Beretta. See the Beretta logo there, kinda. But this is from one of my Berettas. But that's just tied on a little piece of string. The sight adjustment tool is pretty nice. I've had to adjust some sights on the fly where something happened, whether it was me or someone else. I know my gun is sighted in. I sighted it in last weekend in competition shooting. I am way off. It's it's not just low left, pushing low left. It'd be wherever, and we adjust that just kind of on the fly. It might take a couple stages, but we'll adjust it a little bit. We'll bring it in. Then by the time we're done shooting the match, your gun's sighted in. But so I carry this on me. It's just handy to have. Doesn't weigh nothing. But I also carry one on me every night at work because it's just handy to have on you. One last thing, it's a little odd. I have a pistol mag pouch, and it is just zip tied on there because I didn't want to screw with taking everything else off the belt or undoing this and getting it on here. I put this on because in the last USPSA match, I shot my 929 for without the red dot on it for open division or revolver division, but I also shot the classifiers with my PCC because I wanted to classify because I was really close. I hit B class with it, so I was happy, but I wanted a mag holder on my belt. I didn't feel screwing around with it, so I zip tied that on here. I'll probably cut that off after the video, but that's why that's on there. You can see it in a couple of my last USPSA videos that I'm using a revolver belt with the PCC mag holder on it. That's all I got for the belt. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video if I can't explain it and answer it in the comment. Thanks for watching.